Hey there, viewers. Eggs are perfect for breakfast. You can poach them or make an omelet. But is there a wrong way to cook eggs? Eggs are often called a superfood because of the intense amount of nutrition they have to offer. You get proteins, vitamins, healthy fats, and minerals from them. But the way you prepare eggs has a deep impact on their nutritional value. In today's video, we'll be talking about healthy ways to cook and eat eggs. Are poached eggs better than omelets? What about baked and scrambled? What's the low-calorie method to prepare them? We'll be talking all of these and more, reviewing different egg cooking methods. Let's first talk about all the different popular ways of cooking eggs. Number 1. Boiled. Eggs are a staple for many people. They have fewer calories, but as I said a second ago, eggs offer a high amount of proteins, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. But it's important to cook them the right way to get maximum benefits. Fortunately, there are a number of ways to prepare delicious eggs. You can even add vegetables or other ingredients to make the dish healthier. Cooking them also removes harmful disease-causing bacteria like salmonella. Boiling is probably the easiest way to cook an egg, and it can be done within 6 to 10 minutes. All you need to do is put the eggs into a pot of boiling water without removing the shell. Depending on how firm you want the egg's yolk to be, you can take it out by the 6th minute or leave it in for 10 minutes. The longer you leave it, the firmer the yolk will be. How long do you boil eggs? Do you like firm yolk or runny consistency? Hard or soft-boiled? Share your preferences with the Bestie community in the comments below. Number 2. Poached. I don't need to introduce you to poached eggs. This traditional American breakfast is hugely popular for the right reasons. You'll need to break the shell open for this method of cooking. For poached eggs, you'll need to cook them in water that's a bit cooler. Crack the egg into a bowl and slide it onto another pan with water at around 75 degrees Celsius. You'll need to cook it until the egg white hardens, which takes around 3 minutes. The perfect poached egg would be the one in which the white is hard, but the yolk inside is still runny. Number 3. Fried. To fry the eggs, you first need to spread a thin layer of cooking fat into the pan and heat it. After that, crack the eggs directly into the pan and fry them, usually on a high flame. There are 2 ways to fry eggs. One is sunny side up, in which you fry the egg on only one side. This is the more popular way of frying eggs. The other method is over easy, in which both sides are fried. Fried eggs can be eaten as is. You can also put them in a sandwich. Number 4. Baked. Another form of cooking eggs is by putting them in a flat-bottomed dish before placing them in an oven. Usually, they are just baked in butter until the egg's white has set and the yolk inside has hardened. If required, you can try a variation in which you add breadcrumbs to the dish before putting them in the oven. Cheese is another addition to consider while baking eggs. It's so good. You can serve baked eggs for breakfast and lunch. Heck, you can even cook them with dinner if you really want. Number 5. Scrambled. Scrambled eggs are more elaborate. The eggs are broken and poured into a bowl. You need to whip them or beat them before putting them into a hot pan. Then you heat it on a low flame and stir throughout until it becomes solid. Usually, salt and butter are included while the eggs are being heated. You can also add another ingredient of your choice. Scrambled eggs are generally eaten for breakfast along with toast, bacon, or pancakes. They can also be eaten with ham or sausage. Number 6. Omelet. My favorite. The most straightforward way to make an omelet is just like the one for scrambled eggs, except you won't be stirring it once the eggs are in the pan. You cook the beaten eggs slowly in the pan until they become solid. Most times, however, the omelet is folded around cheese or other ingredients such as mushrooms, ham, or bacon. You can also add some cream or milk while you're beating the eggs. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. Watch and learn more about 11 foods people eat that might kill them. Tips to cook eggs in a healthy way. While there are plenty of ways to cook eggs, not all are healthy for you, but there are ways that you can make them a lot more healthy, especially when you're on a diet. There are a few options you can look at to get the best out of them. You can add ingredients to make them healthier or cook them in a certain way to meet your fitness or health goals. Number 1. Low-calorie method. If your aim is to reduce the number of calories you eat but still want to include eggs as part of your breakfast, then poaching or boiling them is the way to go. Since poaching or boiling doesn't require any extra fat during the cooking process, you'll have consumed less calories compared to scrambled eggs or omelet. Number 2. Add vegetables. Vegetables are a necessary part of a healthy diet. Not only are they highly nutritious, they're also a great source of fiber. More often than not, we tend to skip the veggies, as they're just not as tasty. But eggs and vegetables go well together. So if you're including eggs in your breakfast or any meal throughout the day, combining them with veggies is perfect. This way you can enjoy your meal and have your veggies. You can add veggies to the recipe while making scrambled eggs or an omelet. You can also just have them on the side while you're eating your eggs. Wondering what veggies to include? How about you start with onions, tomatoes, and spinach. Then include bell peppers, broccoli, and mushrooms. Number 3. Fry them in oil that's stable at high temperatures. It's not just about how you cook eggs, but what you cook them in. For instance, if you're cooking eggs on high heat, then it's important to use cooking oils that are stable at higher temperatures. If they maintain stability, they won't oxidize and form free radicals, which otherwise would be harmful to your body. Examples of such oils include avocado and sunflower. Number 4. Choose most nutritious eggs. Not all eggs are the same nutrition-wise. Some are more nutritious than others. It's more to do with how the chickens are farmed and what diet they're given. Organic and pasture-raised chicken produced more nutritious eggs compared with caged chickens or conventionally produced eggs. If you can afford it, then choosing organic and pasture-raised eggs would be the best option. Number 5. Don't overcook. Another key thing to keep in mind is to not overcook the eggs. The longer you keep them on the flame and the higher the heat level is set, the more nutrients you lose. Also, when you keep them on a high flame for a long time, the cholesterol in eggs gets oxidized. This would defeat the purpose of having them in the first place. Oxidized cholesterol has been linked to an increase in heart disease. Cholesterol that's oxidized in your body is less harmful than the oxidized cholesterol you eat. Are you wondering if you should eat eggs on a healthy diet? You definitely should. Studies haven't shown any link between eating eggs and an increased risk of heart disease. High heat cooking also damages nutrients like vitamin A. It gets reduced by around 20%. It also significantly reduces the antioxidant levels in eggs. One particular study has found that frying, microwaving, and boiling eggs reduces antioxidants by around 18%. The solution to this is cooking for a shorter duration. Cooking for shorter durations retains more nutrients. So does this mean you should give up on cooking eggs altogether? Not at all. Cooking eggs makes them far safer to eat. Not just this, but cooking also makes nutrients more digestible. You're able to use 91% of proteins in cooked eggs, as opposed to 51% in raw eggs. Cooking also makes it easier for your body to digest biotin. So what should you do? Well, cook at a low flame for shorter durations and use healthy oils. Eggs are super good for you, but do you know what they'll do for your body if you eat them daily? You can even apply them to your face. But how? Here's what you need to know. Check out what happens to your body when you eat eggs. You can also learn more about why you should apply egg whites onto your face. Go ahead and click one, or better yet, watch both, and learn more about how to improve your diet. Do you like eating eggs? Let us know in the comments below.